Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Barcelona come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. And he's managed to gift it back. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Kokchu gets into some space. Kokchu wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kokchu couldn't squeeze it through. Still goalless at the moment. Vinicius Junior. Foden. Vinicius Junior. And it's played in here. Courtois claims it. Szoboszlai. And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pinches it off him. And the pass is intercepted. Vanderson. Kokchu. Martinez. Some really good ball movement. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Hakimi clears. Can he get onto this? Vinicius Junior. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. Szoboszlai. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. He's got away. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Goes looking wide. Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Szoboszlai touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, what has happened here? Van Dijk clears it away. There will be a throw-in. Oh, super ball!
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's got the shot away! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Martinez. Spread neatly.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back.
That's good defensive concentration.
Can he finish? Oh, it's there! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet.
Alexander-Arnold. No, again there's no way through. Now that's well seen too. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kukçu. Gets his pass away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Corner number 2 then. Soboslai is there and he can get that clear. And that is out of play. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Pings in across. Tries a header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, should have put that away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Over to the other side. Well, that has not gone well.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, easy pickings there. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Guardiola.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So that's it. It is all over. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona really were brilliant today, Peter, to produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's...
Barcelona take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So we're up and running. And that is a little undercooked. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front.
Decent hit! And he's there to belt it away. Ball is over the line. And here's Messi. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Alexander-Arnold, ready to try one. He's gone direct. He went for the curler. Kukçu. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Baresi wins the duel this time. David Villa pinches it off him. Szoboszlai. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he's cut it out. Ribery.
This is the time you need that pace.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's gone forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Messi. And here's Ribery. Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Szoboszlai. Vanderson. Strong running down that left flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Caicedo. Szoboszlai. Kukcu. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Baresi. No, he's not getting past him there. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Caicedo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kukcu. Vanderson.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Kukcu. Vanderson. Conte. Ribery. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Ribery opts to play it back. Cleared away. Well, they've got it again. David Villa. Conte. He's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And one more try! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Szoboszlai. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ribery. Messi. Conte. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, not quite. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Played into space out wide. Look at the space here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Conte. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And that has left him in a heap. Ribery receives it in a good position here. And he's had it nicked away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, well played.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got a side of goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. David Villa, he's found some space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he spark a counter here? 75 minutes played. Vanderson.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10,
Kukçu.
el dorsal 4.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's got a straight hit! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Oh, what a pass! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Martinez.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
An uncompromising challenge.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
had to make that, and he did make it. And that has been clubbed away.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. 2 minutes to be added on. Could have here their final chance.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
David Villa. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
My thanks to Jim. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Back into the middle. He's had a hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's had it nicked away. He can run onto that. Luis Suarez! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is...
And the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kukcu. Belanova. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Suarez has been caught there. It's a foul. An opportunity then to pull clear here. He's gone direct. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the finish! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played back in.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Ribery.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Szoboszlai. Chance here to counter. No, it's not getting there. Adams. Chouameni. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Kukcu. Gives it back. Oh, that was vital. Chouameni. Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries the cut back. Adams can get it clear. Nicked it back promptly. Kukcu! And for a moment, time stood still. Bellanova. Over to the other side. Good read, needed to be. Platini. Now it's Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer. Messi. Luis Suarez. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Barcelona looking to pass their way through. 5 minutes till the break. Platini looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, super find. Big chance! 1-0 and a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Martinez. Ball played for Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saliba spots it and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. No, he's just misjudged that one. Kukçu. And the whistle goes for half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated during the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bellanova. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Thuram.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Szoboszlai. And that is expertly dealt with. Beckenbauer does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Platini. He's got to be in here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. All perfectly measured that. Courtois claims it. And that has put paid to that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kukçu. Barcelona finding their passes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Platini. That is a great pick out. Messi gets through. Great hit! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Schuberschlei. Kokchu.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Ribery. Coming on the field is number 13, Cantona. Substitution in progress.
Beckenbauer, Chouameni, Cruyff, and it's Eto'o. Stood up well to him there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Are well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Barcelona truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Looking here to chip it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Chouameni. Ball played for Zico. And here's Eto'o. Now that's well seen too.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Can he finish? It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Into the last 5 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that's fabulous. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Zico. Kokchu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. And it's Baggio.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's well spotted.
There he is, the one they call the divine ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
Looking for the runner. Oh, they can break here. Lisandro Martinez calmly anticipates. That is good alertness. Lisandro Martinez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Van Basten. Pedri gets across to intercept that. He can run onto that. Now it's Van Basten. Drilled in low. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Showing great feet there. Barcelona could counter here. Hoisted in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A searching ball that into space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And back to the keeper they go. Swung over. Now he's off and running. Musiala.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Bayern Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, good ball. Great hit! It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Musiala, looking for options for movement. Van Basten! They are rampant! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And now he has two. Bayern Munich find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is a brilliant interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's a sweet ball, that. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, no joy this time. Pedri has created one goal already. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lisandro Martinez cuts out the pass. Pedri. And it's Baggio. Kukçu. Szoboszlai. That's the throw. Chouameni. Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Szoboszlai. So what can they make of this? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Barcelona would seem to still be getting over the OG. It was an honest mistake, and they've got to move on.
Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Real chance! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Bayern Munich are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tomiyasu. Defending was strong and firm. Belanova. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Pedri. Musiala. They're urging him to shoot. Kukçu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Van Basten.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kukçu proves too strong. And it's Hullet. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and...
Roberto Baggio! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing nice and neat. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a shade optimistic. Vieira. Pedri. Musiala.
Bayern Munich are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And the shot! Quality ball.
That...
Szoboszlai! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Chouameni deals with that comfortably. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's through, it's one-on-one. Can he put it away? And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Always onto this. Now it's Hullet. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Great ball if he can get there. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Szoboszlai. Aimed beyond the defence. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 19 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 4.
Hullet. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to... Kachu! Oh, he really got hold of that. Roberto Baggio. And he's making progress on the ball. He gets big! They want to be quick to recover this. And that is masterful defending. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. There's the hit! He's scored! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Foot in. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. The action has already started. And he was quick to react. Onana, Castagna, De Bast, Fas, here's Onana, now it's Lukaku, Szoboszlai, and that is not finding anyone. Onana. He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Kukçu, quality ball. De Bast with the clearance. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Szoboszlai. Good read, needed to be. Belgium looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He's got to be in here. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is one. Decent hit! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Onana. Barcelona have scored two quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Good effort from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Szoboszlai actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Vas. Belanova. And the finish! De Bast getting this one clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. He could be in here. Now the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He can get that clear. Szoboszlai. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Onana. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lukaku. And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the action is back on the way. Castagna. Szoboszlai puts his foot on the gas. Trossard. Lukaku. And here's Trossard. Can he finish? In for the pieces. He's got a goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Onana. And it's Lukaku. Szoboszlai. And no, that was never going to make it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. De Bast. Now Fas. Castagna. Now that's well seen too. Out for a throw. De Bast. Teat. Here's Onana. Castagna. Now Fas. Castagna.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
That has been cut short. Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Castagna. Openda. Pressure coming in from all directions. And the counter is on. Bellanova. Referee's given a throw. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 9 será reemplazado por el dorsal 4. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Nicely aimed pass. Trossard. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chance to finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5 será sustituido por el dorsal 38.
Fas. And De Bast. Fas. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Played into the middle. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Mangala. Tielemans. And De Bast. Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. De Bast gets rid without sophistication. Barcelona making consecutive changes here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 10.
Mangala. Tielemans. Now Fas. De Bast. Now Fas. He might be in here! Shapes to shoot! And it's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! Well, there was to be no other outcome. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Belgium finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
5 minutes to add. Kukcu. And that was very necessary. Great ball if he can get there. That's very neat. Oh, good-looking ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
De Bast. Vas. And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute together. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. The shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the very all-round capabilities of this fella, Bruno Guimaraes.
He's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's gone looking for safety. Danilo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's taking no chances there. Hernandez clears. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Passing is crisp and sharp.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Kvaratskhelia. Chance! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And he's gone backward here. Great hit! Beckham. Hernandez. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Backward it goes. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bruno Guimaraes. And that is expertly dealt with. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Yamal looking to run onto it. And the keeper's in command. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Kane. Shot a goal! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Kvaratskhelia. Yamal. Yamal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barcelona are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Neymar. Over to the left. Played back in. And he's there to belt it away. And they've switched it over to the other side. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Bruno Guimaraes engages and forces him off the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Beckham. It's not an especially good pass, that. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Bruno Guimaraes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That looks a good ball through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's cut it out. Shawlinton.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Beckham. And here's Mbappe. He might be in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender 1-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Danilo. Shawlinton. Marquinhos. Gabriel. And it's Neymar. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Beckham. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Kane. Beckham. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Shawlinton. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Rafinha. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Not the most accurate pass. And that has been cleared. Bastoni. Back into the middle. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, it makes sense, Peter, that if he's frustrated, the whole attack may suffer.
Danilo. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Teremos uma substituição.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Beckham. This is promising. Mbappe, can he finish? They've done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Aos 15 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 10.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Played into space out wide. He's got away. Succumbs to the pressure. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. And here's Neymar. Hits one! Hernandez gets good distance on it. Danilo cuts out the pass. He has found a way through. And that's played in low. And that has been knocked clear. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Neymar. Oh, this is a great position.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's managed... Doku! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Camisa 2, camisa
Can he latch on to this? Gets into some space. No outsmarting him this time. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Mbappe is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Belts one! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Foden. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far. Emerson. Gabriel. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Beckham. And it's Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now Foden. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Beckham. Thuram. Bruno Guimaraes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Doku is the key defender on that occasion. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Emerson Royal gets over and intercepts. And back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. And Emerson Royal. And the number on the board is 3. And that's that. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. That is a great pick out. And he's running through. He's had a shot. Oh, he's won it. They willed it, and it happened.
Gol del Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
Rafinha.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Stood up well to him there. Yamal finds himself offside. That is good alertness. Yamal. That's a good run he's making there. He's got to be in here. Oh, that big chance. Oh, he's won it. They willed it, and it happened. Mignanda. Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Rafinha. Now there's great hit! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals!
Gol del Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
And it's Kane. Minyanda. Struma. Minyanda. Nicely spread. Espimas. He is through here! Now that's well seen too. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he goes cross-field. And he's been shifted off it. Valeni. And now the breakaway. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
EFB United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's a throw. Musiala. That's headed upfield. Now it's Rafinha. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Minyanda. Valeni. Chelnili. Minyanda. Barota.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Espimas. Yuga. Dink through. Rafinha. And they can counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Castolo. And he's got the beating of his man. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Mbappe! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelnili. Minyanda. Yuga. Chelnili. Spread neatly. No, he is not giving anything away. Musiala.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Musiala. Fiddles it through. Gives it back. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yuga. Jimenez. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Barota. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Turns and goes back. Pass. Has a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Might want to be careful there.
And the finish! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Minyanda.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, would you believe it? The most... Over to the other side. Rafinha. Oh, perfectly measured that. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tries to dink it through. Cleared without hesitation. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Jimenez. Chelnili. Espimas. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Valeni. Yamal wins the duel this time. Well, they've got it again. Kane climbs up big! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Duric. Yuga. Struma. Jimenez. Yuga. Castolo. Gets into some space. And he's taking no chances there. He's tried one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, well played. Minyanda. Yuga. And no, that was never going to make it. Barota. Espimas. He's got the shot away! And they've got rid. Jimenez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe. Kane. Jimenez. Minyanda. Oh, nicely intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Mbappe, and now the breakaway. And he was quick to react. Yuga. Yamal. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Beckham with the short one. Jimenez. And time is up. And it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Mignanda. Barota. Castolo. Musiala. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Jimenez. Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? And the flag has stayed down.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Barota. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane. And it's Beckham. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Over to the other side. Oh, that's well spotted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that...
Great chance! Danger averted for now. Yamal goes steaming forward. That is good alertness. Minyanda. Yamal. To Beckham. And here's Musiala. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. EFB United have reclaimed it. Yuga. Chelnili. And it's Kane. Musiala. And no, that was never going to make it. Espimas. Barota. Minyanda. Aimed beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. He's dealt with that well. And the finish!
EFB United have really been terrific at snuffing out the...
There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been cleared. Mbappe. Yamal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Yuga. Jimenez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And there goes the final whistle. Musiala. Oh, easy pickings there. Yuga. That's a throw. Now it's Kane. And that is expertly dealt with. That's going to go a long way. Valeni. Chelnili. Espimas. Barota. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Valeni. Espimas. Passes short and sharp. Distributed tidily. Yuga. EFB United looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Valeni. Minyanda. Espimas. He's found a way through. He's having a go. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yamal might just make this. Struma. Jimenez. Yamal going full tilt down the right-hand side. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking. Valeni. Chelnili. Yuga. Minyanda. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal! Espimas. Minyanda. Chelnili. Minyanda. Valeni. Struma. Jimenez. Beckham. Has a go! Has a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham standing over it. Beckham plays it short. Alexander on. And a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Beckham goes short. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's let fly. Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Duric. Yuga. Minyanda. And he was quick to react. Espimas.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And we're done. Espimas. Minyanda. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Castolo. Musiala. Musiala. Beckham! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened!
Gol del Barcelona. El dorsal 23.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Face to face with... and the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's picked his way through. And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's gone for goal! Great effort, but no way through. Barcelona have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Gets his pass away. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
India finding their passes. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front.
Big chance! There it is! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neymar. India are looking to break at pace. Oh, good ball. Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Calhanoglu.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's had it nicked away. Belts one! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Calhanoglu brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Musiala! Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hernandez. Musiala. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Eto'o. Luis Suarez. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's played into space. Puyol gets it away. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well timed, excellent interception. Bastoni, oh good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. Shot could be on. Decent hit! It's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. David Villa, and there's his chance to lead the counter. India upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
David Villa, approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckham. Great defending, strong and determined. David Villa. Van Dijk. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Eto'o. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
A real chance if he can get through. He has found a way through. Chalhanoglu. Rafinha chooses to go crossfield. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times. Substitution on the field. Number 15, David Villa. Number 24, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 18, number 22.
And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's in plenty of space here, and that's a good ball. Mateus nicked it back promptly. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous. Fires from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Chalhanoglu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their third corner. Pullet attempts a clearance. India. Beckham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a look and has a go. That's got him rattled. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's cut it out. Gullit, who does have an assist to his name. Great hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
India appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The attendance for this match
Yamal
was
puts his foot on the gas.
7,306.
That looks a good ball through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rummenigge. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's got the shot away! Oh, that was no routine save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there.
Neymar with the short one. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Mateus. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution in progress.
Simons. Looking for the runner. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gullit, and it's Neymar. Neymar has it in a wide position. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Simons. That's a nicely measured pass.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Climbs up big! He's got a goal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 72 minutes is number 7, Rafinha.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Neymar! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bastoni. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pull it. Mateus. India couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's a good ball played into space.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bastoni makes the interception. Simons. Barcelona must do something here, and very quickly.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And here's Eto'o. There's the shot! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Number 22, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Beckham. Upamecano. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. Upamecano, the ball has bounced loose now.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Beckham. Great chance! And yes, it's there! Deep, deep into injury time!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Rummenigge! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Mateus. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Substitution.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Just a quick announcement. We would like
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. It's a mighty effort. Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Aim forwards. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Yamal. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's tried one! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Messi goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Adams. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So we're up and running. Dumfries. And here's Neymar! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And it's Beckham. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Goes in for the header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Ribery did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Header! And it's a goal! Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Neymar. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Kane. Messi.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Opts to... It's Çalhanoğlu! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intent. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! And that has been... There's the shot! Spread it left. So, what can they make of this? Beckham, and here's the chance to counter. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. And he's been shifted off it. Beckham. Interesting ball. Messi. Bastoni wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Can he spark a counter here? Çalhanoğlu has created one goal already. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Ribéry has a go! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Messi. Van Dijk. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's hit real chance! Tries to get it clear. And here's Messi. And it's Beckham. Kvaratskhelia. Beckham. Showing good feet. Kvaratskhelia. And that is expertly dealt with. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And so we're off again. Ribery. Threads one in. Hernandez. And it's Neymar. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's in! Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham gets across to intercept that. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, it's a run defence is this like.
Terrific header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And here's Yamal. That is a shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's caused a worry or two. And he cuts out the supply. That's played into space.
The attendance for this match was 71,198.
Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And the shot! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Punched away. Oh, they could break here. Kvaratskhelia running with the ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Kvaratskhelia was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make...
Now the finish! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking for the run, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And through to the goalkeeper. Now that's well seen too. Kane is fouled. Too close for comfort. Hernandez. He's having a hit! And that would have won it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
And it's Van Dijk. Ribéry.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dink through. Musiala cuts it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Ribéry. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Back into the middle. Played into space out wide. And he's gone looking for safety and reclaimed it in a trice. And he's there to belt it away. Musiala. No way through. And he's picked out the run. Hernandez. And that will be the final act. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decide.